Hi, I'm Dave from Military Antiques Toronto, and today I'll show you some of the items I've picked up on a recent road trip off to a show and at the show, and some of it's mail stuff, etc. I have so much stuff that I can't get to it. There's not enough time in the day. Anyways, we'll make it easy. We'll clear some of the stuff quickly. So, Lieutenant Colonel Rifle Regiment. I bought these at a show just because I like them. They're pretty. They're probably post-war, even with the King's Crown on there, truthfully. But you know what? I liked them, so I bought them. It was just something different. They weren't $5 million, so something else to list on the website, hopefully today or tomorrow, probably not today. World War I British Territorial Army Service Corps shoulder titles. Unfortunately, it's slightly broken, and it is missing two lugs on each. So as you can see right there, so Territorial Army Service Corps, and then you'll notice that one's missing two lugs. And that one's missing part of the C, and it's missing two lugs also, unfortunately. But, you know, you get what you get sometimes, and, hey, off you go and sell the next thing, right? So, some of this is already sold. So, before you lose your mind and start messaging me saying I'll take it, they've already been spoken for. So, Smith Falls Collegiate Institute Cadet Corps, number 354, Smith Falls Collegiate Institute Cadet Corps, and Smith Falls Collegiate. So these are all Cadet Corps shoulder titles. They're screen printed on wool, Melton, whichever. So, but there you can see the differences right there. And they're just screened right onto it. So there you can see the back of them, because, you know, that way Bill knows what to do for his future book by showing the back of the badges and what to look for, so that he can be really annoyed with me. But there you go. So those are partly sold. I have the extras of each I have for sale. So I have two of the three. So something different. These were a recent show purchase. Another Ross rifle bayonet in very pretty condition. This one, let's see, dated 1916 on the bottom. The important thing with these, and you know, I should have got the book and brought it out. A friend of mine, Derek Complin, wrote a great book on the Ross rifle bayonet. Amazing book. Only available on Amazon. I personally wouldn't have done that. It's print on demand. Great book. If you want to know about the Ross rifle bayonet, buy it. I should have brought mine out to show you, but whatever. So this one's heavily marked all over. And so there's a C-Broad arrow right there. And there you have all these former units that have been crossed off that had it, that it was taken off strength from them. Quebec Ross Rifle Company. Nice blade, not been messed with too much. It looks like there's a bit of pitting on the blade on that one side. And as soon as I'm done with this, I will definitely wipe this off because I don't want to mess it up. Really nice condition scabbard. I've seen a lot worse. In fact, I was offered worse on the weekend and I passed. 1916 dated right there, right where my thumb is. Mark II. Very nice condition. Frog, truthfully, C-Broad arrow right there, I just noticed, with a number 10 underneath. Very nice. Beautiful condition piece. So that'll get photoed and get listed and be probably gone just like the last one. K98 bayonet. Not matching. It's nice condition. It's made by Eickhorn because that's what it says on it. It's dated 39. The numbers do not match on the scabbard. And when I say that, this is what I'm referring to. The number there does not match the number there. If they match, you have more value to it. Also, right there, it's dated 1939. And there you can see it says Carl Eickhorn. So just so you know, that's what you want. You want it matching if possible. It's a nice bayonet, actually, good condition-wise. They do make reproductions of these. The biggest giveaway is the scabbard. And right here, it comes to a weird point with a weird ball at the end, which is nothing like this. So that's the biggest giveaway. Just look for the ball at the end. It has to look like that. I'm not saying they haven't perfected it and gotten better at the reproductions. They probably have. They learned from experience, it would appear. But just something to be cognizant of, that they do make reproductions of these. I guess there's not enough supply, which I don't get, but whatever. Next came in the mail was a woman's, needs to be reformed peak cap. specifically. So this one's marked Timothy Eaton, 1942, size 7 1/8 inside. Hopefully you can get that right there. And it's also marked here for war aid. So the government got rid of it. Those are the only markings in it. But you know what? It's a nice hat. It just needs reshaping. Put it on a block, and that would be gone. That's a nice hat. So normally the straps are missing. They break because of the leather. This one's still there. It's not all messed up. It's a nice hat, actually, and it's a good size. So that'll get photoed and listed. Decisions. I picked this up in Ottawa, and it's according to Clive's book Fuss and Fashion, which is an amazing book. He calls this a Montana hat, also known as a Stetson. This one appears to be missing the band. You can see where the fading is, where the band was. Unfortunately, it's not there anymore. This is standard World War I and Boer War type hat that they used for cavalry troops. So this one's made by Christie's of London, and English manufacturer, it clearly says. Don't know. I did not look under the sweatband, actually. Let's see if I can find anything under there, as I try not to rip the leather, as I carefully do this. I don't see any name. Sometimes they put their name under there so they can identify it. So unfortunately not. So hopefully you can see that right there. Christie's of London, English manufacturer, and English manufacturer there. Nice hat. I'm not sure what size it is. I'll try it on because that's how I can tell. Yeah, it's about a 7 1/8, 7 1/4. Nice hat, hard to get, truthfully, considering their age. That'll get photoed and listed sooner than later. This was an Ottawa show pickup. The gentleman, who probably will see this video, but that's okay, had 2 home service helmets. The other one wasn't right. I kept looking at it, trying to figure out what it was. And eventually I realized that the inside, when I looked at it, was really the giveaway as to its originality. So I'll go to the inside first on this. So the inside on his was also green like this. But it wasn't a green leather like this. It was just something about it. It's supposed to be green Moroccan leather for an officer's. This helmet wasn't that he had. So I kept looking at it, and I couldn't figure out. And then I figured out eventually what it was, is that something was wrong. This was wrong. The liner was wrong. It was the wrong material. It's supposed to be a silk red liner here, but they wrought out, of course. It wasn't. So I didn't buy it. So I bought this one instead. And this is a beautiful volunteer artillery, first volunteer artillery home service helmet. And actually, it's East York Artillery. So he told me for some reason that he spent a lot of time polishing this. I wouldn't have done that. I would have left the patina on it. That's why they look so different, because it's silver and now it's all bright. Now you have to polish the rest of the parts, and that would be a shame. So it's a beautiful helmet. It's a gorgeous home service helmet. Love it. Volunteer artillery. It's got the white metal fittings, white metal plate, white metal spike base, and spine. You can see the patina on it there. It's all been silvered, or is silver, whichever you prefer. It just needs cleaning up. I won't do it. I wish he hadn't cleaned that, but whatever, it is what it is. So hopefully you can see all the details in here. Really nice home service helmet. Very, very nice. And it doesn't have extra holes. That's a very important thing when looking at helmets, is the extra holes, because people mess with these and take off rare plates and put off boring plates so that you go, oh, I got a helmet. Yeah, but it wasn't originally that. So unfortunately. So that's something to think about when you're buying home service helmets, is the extra plates. And that goes for Pickelhaubs also, Imperial German helmets, so that, because people do change the plates. It's unfortunate, but it's what they do, because they want to upgrade the helmet or improve its quality. Personally, I just want to leave it alone and sell it as is, because that sounds like a lot of work to mess with the stuff. But you know what? Not everyone listens, and they don't think about it, and they just go and do it. So whatever. It is what it is. So that's it for today. Thanks for looking. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. check out my website, militarantiquestoronto.com. You know what? We post stuff every day. It's crazy. So check it out. You'll be surprised. Thanks for looking. Take care. Bye.